Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the episode The House of No Return. Now, this episode aired on September 13th, 1997. It has a 7.4 overall on IMDb out of 10 with 100-ish user votes. It stars Jeff Davis, who was in, this is the only thing he's really been in, and Lauren Annis, who was in My Own Country, a very small role, and that's really it. And it was directed by William Frey of The House by the Lake. Now, this is a good episode. This is more of the classic good Goosebumps stuff. Now, it was adapted from a short story, and this season they started doing a lot more short stories, which is a strange choice because novels were still being made, and there was still, I don't know, I don't know if they did it in, it makes sense though, because it's easier to adapt short stories for 20-minute episodes than novels. It makes sense. And for the most part, it's worked earlier. And it continues to work here. First of all, this episode is like traditional good Goosebumps. It has good build-up, intensity, good pacing, without a doubt, great pacing. A lot gets... Time moves very well in this. Acting solid, very solid acting, especially by the lead boy, the boy hero character. I like him. I don't know why he hasn't really been in anything else, which is kind of a shame. He actually was in a previous Goosebumps episode, You Can't Scare Me, as Hat, and he was good in that too. I wish he was in other stuff, but and then the score is great. I love the score in this episode. It's very intense. It's very well done. It reminisces... It's very similar to Carnival of Souls. A very good, solid horror movie from the 60s. Man, it's very great. This is good William Frey right here. Prime. The effects, for the most part, they're practical. I think there's a couple CG shots, but they don't really take away from the overall impact of the episode. And I will say this, when I was younger, I found DVDs of Goosebumps, and I have 4 of them. And I think I'll show them off in the overall analyst episode. But this episode was on one of them, and I watched it quite a bit. So this episode, that kind of holds something to me, and I just enjoy this episode. It's a quick little thriller. It adapts the short story actually to a T very well. I think the only thing that really changes is when it takes place. This seems like it takes place spring, summer, whatever, and the story takes place in the fall around Halloween. But that's really it. And like I said, it's just, let's see, acting, I mentioned, cinematography, score, effects. Yeah, overall it's a very well done episode. And it's awesome. And overall, I say give it a watch, without a doubt. It is one of the better Season 3 Goosebumps episodes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and check that out. You won't regret it. It's pretty cool. And have a good day.